Hi, it's Tibby Singh, and what I have here is Senco's new first fix framing nailer, which is the F-35XP. And in this video, I'm going to talk through some of its features and also put it to the test. So come on up, let's take a look. This 18-volt cordless framing nailer is built with a technology that is invented by Senco, which is the fusion technology to provide reliability, power and speed. Now, fusion technology does away with fuel cells. It is a brushless motor, and to prep the firing mechanism, it uses a cylinder compressed nitrogen to pressurize, chew and repressurize over and over without the requirement of any external air source. I'm not going to waffle on and bore you with the science, but unlike other nailers where you have to apply a great amount of pressure when nailing 90mm nails, this fires nails before you even realise, effortlessly. In fact, it drives nails into the surface within a nanosecond, which is 1/1000th of a second. And to put that into perspective, 1 nanosecond is to 1 second, as 1 second is to 31.7 years. Now that's impressive. It runs off Senco's 18-volt 3-amp lithium-ion batteries, which takes 30 minutes to charge to 80% and around 1 hour to fully charge. When it is fully charged, apparently it can nail up to 600 nails per charge, something I was thinking about testing out, but to be honest, I'd be wasting nails and materials, so I'll take their word on that. It does come with a charger, which indicates when the battery is fully charged, and also if there's any problems with the battery itself. The great thing about the battery is that it has a battery indication, which is becoming more popular now with batteries. It's always handy because it means you can have a quick look to see how much juice is in the battery before climbing the scaffolding or ladder. With this technology, it doesn't use any gas or hoses, which means it's completely odorless and there's no trip hazards. Operating the machine itself is fairly simple. There's a button just above the battery over here, which allows you to switch from sequential or precision mode to bump mode and turn it off. So if you want sequential or precision mode, you just hold the button on the right hand side for half a second, which is then indicated by a solid green LED. When it's in this mode, the nailer needs to be in contact with the surface. Then you press the trigger in order to drive the fasteners. If the nailer is pressed against the surface for more than 5 seconds, it won't drive the nails, so you'll have to release it and then start again. If you want bump mode, you simply hold down the button on the left hand side, which shows 3 nails for half a second. This is then indicated by a flashing green LED. When it's in this mode, you have the option to hold down the trigger whilst nailing it, or make contact to the surface first and then press the trigger. This mode is perfect for when it comes to nailing boards for rapid fastener placement. When it's in this mode and the trigger is held down for more than 3 seconds without using the nailer, you'll have to release the trigger and then start again. And I guess that's just for a safety feature because this mode is designed to constantly be used. It does have a depth drive dial at the top, so by turning the dial to the right, it will countersink the nail, and turning it to the left, it will leave the fastener up or raised. So depending on the surface you're nailing to, you might have to make adjustments. I also noticed this nose piece, which protects it from marring the surface. That's very rare with first fix nailers, so it's actually a good addition, especially when the aesthetics is important. For example, if you're nailing to the face, that's going to be visible. However, you do have the option to remove the nose piece, because when you're screw nailing or toe nailing, it might have the tendency to slip, but when it's off, it will grip better. If the nailer is left on, the tool will automatically turn off after 20 minutes. However, you do have the option to switch it off yourself by pressing and holding this button down for 1 second. The great thing about this is that there's no ramp up time, so it's ready to fire the next nail straight away. The nailer is compatible with nails ranging from 2" to 3.5", which includes smooth shank, ring shank and screw shank. Fastener specification is detailed in the manual, so you can check that for whatever application you're working on. The tool is equipped with a multi-purpose light on the tool handle. Now, I think this is a clever idea because when I've used gas nailers in the past and they've stopped working, you never actually knew whether it was the gas, battery or nail jam, which would take some time to figure out and simply waste a lot of time. Basically, this machine actually speaks to you and tells you what is wrong with the machine if it stops firing. So when you turn it on, the solid green light means the tool is energized and ready to drive, and this will turn off after 10 seconds. Solid red light means the tool has detected a low battery or maintenance is required. In terms of maintenance, that could mean anything from loose battery or broken components. There's a whole troubleshooting guide in the manual to help you out if you ever did come across this problem. Slow fading red light means the tool has detected an internal high temperature. This can be from driving at high rate or exposed to high temperature. So you'll need to give it some rest and also make sure it's not exposed to direct heat. Flashing red light indicates a fastener jam. Now, I don't know any nailer that doesn't have a fastener jam problem. Although it might be rare with this tool, it's still likely to happen at some stage. One of the main things that causes a fastener jam is if the nail hits another nail and deflects back. This has a jam reduction intelligence, so if it does jam up, it will attempt to recover. However, if it doesn't, you'll have to take this complete component off here, which isn't complicated. But safety does come first, so just remember to remove the battery and also any fasteners. You won't need any tools because there is an Allen key located at the back of the magazine over here. And you won't need to fully remove any bolts, but just loosen these two and this one here. Once that's done, make sure the nose is pointed away from yourself, and then you can just remove the magazine. Which will then allow you to remove any jammed fasteners with pliers or screwdriver. Once that's done, you can then reassemble the magazine. And then you'll be good to go. The nailer also has a rafter hanger which can be adjusted to 6 different positions and is ideal for hanging off rafters and joists. I guess you could hang it off your tool belt, but it would be a little bit uncomfortable seeing as though it's fairly heavy. And finally, I've got a tool bag here which seems to be more popular in the USA. However, they may bring a toolbox out for the UK market, but the advantages of having a tool bag is that you can store various different nails with you at all times. And that brings me to the end of this video of Senco's F-35XP First Fix Framing Nailer. We hope it's been useful, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop us a comment. And please don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Bye for now, and take care.